Okay.
You're back.
You're back.
We're back.
You're back, we're back, we're all here. In this video, we're gonna be talking about the time Shawnee and I adopted our first pet, Darla. Darla was a hamster?
Yeah, I was a hamster.
Just a normal old hamster? Was it the white Alaskan?
I don't know.
Shawnee and I just move out, okay? We move into like this tiny little shed. That's a whole nother story. But you know, we're super stoked, we're into it. We want to get a little pet, you know? Connect with an animal, that's always fun. Shawnee's had, how many did you have, like 3 or 4?
I had one dwarf hamster.
One dwarf hamster.
I had 3 other regular hamsters and they had babies. So I'm experienced hamster owner.
So, you know, now the hunt starts. We're freaking looking everywhere for this perfect dwarf hamster. And we're hitting up all the PetSmarts, all the Petcos, and for some reason none of them at the time had any like in stock. They had none in their stores. We're like, crap. We really wanted this dwarf hamster at the time. Like, we wanted nothing more than this little dwarf hamster. And it was like on the span of like 3 hours of us deciding we want a dwarf hamster and then getting that dwarf hamster.
I literally was like, I want a hamster.
I closed the like laptop, let's go. So we end up finding a dwarf hamster like literally 20 minutes up the freeway north from where we are. So we're like, you know, driving up there like, this is gonna be the best dwarf hamster ever. We get there and you know, the employee's a young guy, super nice, he's helping us out. And he's like, we only have one dwarf hamster in at the time. And we're like, that's fine, let's go check him out. He was white.
Yeah, that shit was kind of scary.
He was a little, I'll put a little picture up. But he was a little white motherfucker with red eyes. Like the scariest one you could think of. That's the only one they had. And we were just kind of like, oh my god, dude, I'm not getting this thing. Yeah, he took him out and he was just sketchy, you know? We were just very hesitant to just go try to pet the little guy because it looked like he was gonna nap at you. They put that dwarf hamster back in his little crate and the guy's like, let's check out, you know, this regular hamster. You know, he's not a dwarf hamster. He's
I shot snot on my nose.
It's cool. We're gonna be munching on McDonald's because it's easier to munch and then talk about the story. So they're showing us the other hamsters and, you know, there's this female. She's, you know, has a little bit of a tan, brownish hair color. She was just cruising on her little wheel, you know. We're like, oh, this one seems sweet.
Pretty active.
Yeah, you know, cruising on the wheel. The employee goes to take out Darla, but which wasn't Darla at the time. And she was kind of hefty, you know, had some weight on her, and the employee's kind of petting her. And I'm not gonna lie, Darla kind of fucking gave him a little like, watch it, watch it. And the employee like moved his hand back and was like, whoa. Like,
oh my god.
And then he's like, do you guys want to pet her? And I'm like, Shawnee, go, Shawnee.
Hamster expert.
Yeah, so, you know, I might have put a finger on it at the time, but I was so like terrified. I just was like, Darla seems cool. Shawnee was down. We were like, boom, we got Darla.
Darla. We named her Darla because
of
the movie Little Rascals, like, the sassy girl.
Everyone remembers Darla from Little Rascals. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, on the way home, Darla was pretty
agitated,
making some scary sounds like
I don't know, we have to tell them about the sounds later. Okay, 2 hours before Darla.
We're thinking in our heads, we're down to get a freaking hamster, but we need all the necessities a hamster needs to live.
Yeah, like its wheel.
We got like one thing from Petco, like the bottle. So we had like the hut and then the bottle, and we were like, wow, we need like the bedding, the food, the crate, all that stuff. We hop on Craigslist. Some lady said she was selling all that stuff. Yeah, giving it all away. $10 is what she had listed. Got the number, I was like, yo, $10, all the hamster stuff. Oh yes, meet me at this address at this time. God. So, and the address is also pretty like far. 20 minutes. Yeah, it's down Friars Road. We're talking near Qualcomm, okay, now SDCCU. So they're like some nice ass apartments, you know, condo, townimoniums.
Townimoniums?
I meant condominium. We can't find the fucking place. We're driving back and forth. The lady's communication skills need work.
Yeah, her English, like, it wasn't there.
Yeah, we didn't know at the time what we found out later, but like while she was texting us, we were like, this lady does not know how to text.
Yeah.
And then we met her.
She was a cute little Asian lady.
Yeah, possibly Japanese. So she was super nice, and she was like explaining to us that she saw 2 people that like she thought was us while we were texting, because I guess we were like, yeah, we're walking up now, and she walked up to 2 random ass people like, hi, I'm gonna take you to my apartment and show you the hamster. She told us that, and we were like, oh, ha 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 ha. And then she was like, come up to my apartment and I'll give you all this stuff. We were like,
okay. We thought she was just gonna have it like ready outside for us to do like a good little
exchange, you know, give her the money, give us the shit, we dip. No, she's like, come into my apartment and I will show you all the things. And we're like, oh. It's, you know, to her apartment, go up the stairs inside, and lo and behold, there's
a zoo.
There's lizards and geckos and birds.
Literally, when I walked in, a bird dove at me.
Shawnee had to duck. It was like Jurassic Park.
It was so weird, and it was just in someone's apartment.
But anyways, the lady was super nice.
Yeah.
She had all the stuff right there. She gave us about a year's worth
literally
of hamster supplies, no joke. And we were like,
fuck
Darla is fucking sick.
She's gonna be the happiest hamster in the world.
Yeah, we were pumped, right? So now, boom, fast forward to what I just explained about a minute ago. We have Darla in the car. She's freaking, okay? We're like, it's okay, Darla. We got you some cool stuff. We finally get home. We have her in a little to-go box, and we start setting up like the crate, the bedding, you know, like her water, everything, her wheel, like her food, everything was ready and everything was looking good.
When we were putting this hamster in the box, it was screaming. I don't know if you guys have ever heard a screaming hamster before, but I was fucking terrified.
We thought it was gonna die.
We're fucking terrified of this thing.
I didn't want to touch it.
Yeah, we didn't want to get bit by it.
We didn't even actually like pick it up and put it in the crate. We fucking dumped it because we were so scared.
That sounds horrible.
Not like that. We didn't dump it profusely. We just dumped it nice and softly.
Yeah, and it just kind of slid into its cage.
Well, she was freaked.
Yeah, she was so scared, and like, I don't even know if she was scared. She was just literally evil. An evil little hamster because she was screaming.
Wow, they didn't give us the other 2 cheeseburgers, those fucking cocks.
Did we pay for it?
Let's check the fucking receipt. Anyways.
So, screaming hamster, I'm scared. I'm like, what the f? Why is this hamster screaming right now?
So we're like, holy crap, Darla, relax. She finally stops doing that. And then it's like, you know, it's getting pretty late. So we're like, let's just freaking try to go to bed.
We figured she'd just like get comfortable, hang out, run around in her cage a little bit. Mind you, we live literally in 100 square foot shed.
So yeah, this thing's like 5 feet from us.
Literally, the cage is so close to us. For a while, I'm letting it go.
That thing's like, you know, starting to test out its wheel.
Yeah.
And it's starting to wear out that bearing.
Yeah.
The bearings aren't greased. So the squeakiness of the wheel became louder.
Progressively getting louder. And Wyatt slept right through it.
I'm a very heavy sleeper. I can sleep through an earthquake, tsunami, hurricane, typhoon, you name it, I can sleep through it.
He's literally sleeping just fine.
During this time while I'm sleeping and Shawnee's awake, it hits her and she remembers that hamsters are actually nocturnal.
They stay up all night long.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah, and I'm such a light sleeper. Literally, like, anything will wake me up. And this thing will not get off of its wheel all night long.
I would say it was terrible, but I slept great. I wake up, I'm like, oh man. How'd you sleep? And Shawnee didn't sleep, so she's like, I didn't. So Shawnee explains how the wheel's super loud, and we're like, it's all good, easy fix. They have silent wheels. We go to Petco, PetSmart, get the silent wheel, go back, see Darla, swap the wheels out. We're like, okay. Darla's kind of hefty too, so this wheel was a little small. I think we had to upgrade to a bigger wheel because she kept tipping it over. But at first, it didn't seem like there was much of a squeak. And within 5 minutes, Darla had run this thing into a squeak of death.
So yeah, it's already squeaking, and I'm like, fuck me, dude. I literally, when Wyatt got home the next day, I was like, Wyatt, I'm gonna give this hamster one more night, and if it doesn't change, it's out.
Darla's out, and I was like, I respect that. Darla's on the wheel. It's still making a loud ass squeak, not getting any better. And yeah, we had to curl it.
So I give it one more night, and she's literally louder than the first night. So I'm like, oh, this sucks. I'm literally gonna have to give this hamster back.
And the next day,
we brought her back. Oh, I feel so bad.
We never connected with the little shit.
Because we didn't try to.
That thing was terrifying.
It was. Wherever Darla's at now, I hope she's loving her life. I hope she's prospering.
And thriving.
Living her bestest life. Yes. Hot girl summer. She's like on her wheel.
Well, that was a story about the time we got a pet hamster named Darla.
And we had to bring her back.
And we met some Japanese lady who took us into her apartment.
Her zoo farm/farm.
A very illegal amount of animals in there. Be sure to smash that like button. Be sure to subscribe. Help us get to 8,000. We'll see you in the next one.